We begin the story right after the events of the Battle of Naboo, with a young Anakin Skywalker after destroying the Trade Federation ship, saving the planet, and Queen Amidala from the invasion of the Trade Federation. Anakin returns to the hangar bay with R2 and the rest of the pilots that survived the battle. Being celebrated by his heroic efforts by the other pilots, Anakin, however, wanted to know where Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan were at. Until Anakin wonders where Obi-Wan is holding Qui-Gon in his arms. Anakin mourns the loss of someone who was like a father figure to him. After seeing this, Anakin lost all interest in becoming a Jedi, as the only reason he wanted to be a Jedi was to learn the Force from Qui-Gon. To travel the galaxy with him and go on many missions, Anakin decided to walk away from the Jedi Order and become a pilot. Anakin would later be enlisted to be in the Naboo piloting program. Not only would this allow him to fly wherever he wanted to go, but this would allow him to stay on Naboo, not too far away from Tatooine, if he ever wanted to go visit his mother. Anakin would use his skills in the Force to fly through the program, being one of the best pilots this program had ever seen. He even made his own modifications to his own starfighter to make it one of the fastest ships ever made. Just like when he was a kid making his modifications to his own pod racer right before his big race. A few years go by, and with many years of flying experience, Anakin would be promoted to oversee the entire piloting program. This allowed him to be able to teach others on how to become a great pilot. Though his methods of teaching would become challenging, as none of the students had the same abilities as he did. Anakin's abilities to have quick reaction skills and to be able to see things before they happen made him an excellent pilot. Many of the students, though, would get frustrated with him and his methods. However, if they wanted to survive, Anakin would need to be tough with them. Anakin saw firsthand how powerful the Trade Federation could be, and that they will not hesitate to kill any starfighter that tries to attack them. Soon, the pilots of his program would become one of the best fighter squadrons in the entire galaxy. However, Anakin always remembered his promise he made to his mother about coming back to Tatooine to free her from slavery. With this new promotion, he was able to get the chance to free his mother from slavery and take her back to Naboo to finally be free. This allowed him to see his mother all the time and not have to wonder if something bad would ever happen to her. With this promotion, Anakin was allowed to be one of the royal guardsmen for Queen Amidala, as he would escort her on various missions to make sure no harm would come of her. Queen Amidala was a target on many individuals from the Trade Federation after their failed invasion on the Battle of Naboo. Queen Amidala and Anakin's relationship would grow throughout this time. With how much time they were spending with each other going on various missions, she saw him as a powerful and strong leader, creating one of the best flight programs the galaxy has ever seen. They could be a normal couple and not have to keep their relationship a secret if Anakin decided to go down the path to be a Jedi. However, the war had begun, and Senator Amidala needed to stay on Coruscant to be with the other senators, as the Republic had just issued emergency powers to Chancellor Palpatine for the Republic to use a clone army against the Separatists. Anakin's piloting program became well known all over the galaxy, as the Republic would make a treaty to use Naboo's pilots and starfighters against the Separatist forces. Anakin, with this promotion, would become one of the chief officers of the Republic. With the combination of the Naboo starfighters and the clone army of the Republic, they were nearly unstoppable, winning multiple space battles against the Separatist forces. So many battles lost, the Separatists decided to make a counterattack, as too many star systems were joining the cause of the Republic. Count Dooku and the Trade Federation made a move to attack full force towards the planet of Naboo. This time they would not make the same mistake as before. Many Separatist ships jumped out of hyperspace guarding the command ship. The Republic hears about another invasion over the planet Naboo. As Anakin and his Naboo starfighters head to aid the planet from being invaded by the Separatists, the Republic gives Anakin hundreds of clones to aid in their efforts to keep the planet safe. As Anakin's forces jumped out of hyperspace, he knows that the Separatists won't make the same mistake as they did beforehand. They will have the command ship guarded so that no pilot could make it past their blockade. Captain Rex came up to Anakin saying that the transports are ready. Anakin replies, "Great job, Rex. My Naboo starfighters will help you and the boys make it safely down to the planet where you can protect the capital from the invasion. I have already contacted the Gungans to inform them about the Separatist forces as they will join in your efforts to defend the capital." As the three Republic cruisers jumped out of hyperspace, they see the Separatist ships guarding the command ship, just as Anakin predicted. The transports and Naboo starfighters leave to head down to the planet as vulture droids are headed their direction to make sure they do not make it. The Naboo pilots use their experience and training to avoid the incoming shots as they lead the vulture droids away from the transports. The pilots use their small size and their quickness to their advantage to shoot down many of the vulture droids. Captain Rex and the clones make it down to the planet with minimum casualties. They see on the outskirts of the city many Separatist transports have already landed, deploying droids. The clones land inside the capital to help defend the city. Once the starfighters have finished destroying the rest of the vulture droids, they move back to the cruisers to launch a full assault against the command ship. Anakin tells his officers to turn the cruiser's belly to face the Separatist ships and activate the shields. This will allow them the protection they need to give the pilots enough time to make a surprise attack that they won't see coming. As the cruisers take shot after shot, their shields get weaker and weaker. One of the cruiser's shields break as the cruiser gets destroyed, leaving only two left. The cruisers get closer and closer as the Naboo starfighters make a surprise attack that the Separatists did not see coming. Their quickness and size make it nearly impossible to shoot down. Anakin jumps into his starfighter and tells the clone pilots to open the hangar bay to deploy their ships for a full assault. One by one, the Naboo starfighters destroy each Separatist ship. With the combination of the Republic ships, it makes it impossible to defend that many aircraft at once. The clones and Naboo guards are holding their ground against the droid army attacking from all sides to try to take over the city. They want to get the droids to get as close as they can to the city to make sure none can retreat. As the Gungans come out of the forest, now make the droid army trapped between the Gungans and the clone army guarding the city. The droids do not know what to do as their forces are being targeted from both sides. The droid army gets destroyed by the combined forces of the clones and the Gungans. It is not too much later where the command ship is completely destroyed by the immense amount of firepower from the Republic forces. This battle becomes a clear victory for the Republic and a turning point in the war, as the Separatists losing multiple of their ships to try to take over the planet once again. For this what-if scenario, after seeing the death of Qui-Gon, the father figure Anakin needed on his path to be a Jedi, he decided to step away from this path and apply for the Naboo piloting program. Using his abilities in the Force, he was able to become one of the best pilots in the program. This allowed him to be able to teach other pilots to survive the battlefield and become a royal guard for Queen Amidala. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this what-if scenario and which what-if scenario you guys would like to see next. Thank you again so much for watching towards the end of this video. I really do appreciate every single one of you for watching my videos. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.